We're living in a time when there are massive cultural shifts occurring all around us, in our homes, in our neighborhoods, in our workplace, and yes, even in the church. The old ways of being church, the old structures, the old ways of understanding who is going to come and who is not, those are all slipping away from us. And it's a time for us to reconsider and discover new ways of being church in this shifting landscape. I'm Todd Ousley, Bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Eastern Michigan. 47 congregations network to pray, learn, serve, and grow in communities in their local setting as well as the community of the diocese. If we're going to respond as a church and as a diocese to this shifting landscape, we're going to need to return to our fundamentals of faith, to the foundations that have helped us to be who we are. We call this the biblical wild, pioneers in the Christian wilderness. So why the biblical wild? We've been living in a time of settlement where we've gotten into our comfort zones. And now is the time for us to move out into the wilderness like our Hebrew forebears did, circling around during the Exodus. If we're going to break out of the structures that we understand the church to be today and move into structures and ways of being that will enable us to proclaim more faithfully our message for the future, we've got to move out of our settlement and be like those pioneers in the past who strike out into the wilderness and go to the edge. In order to equip us, we have this Bible study, the biblical wild. We'll be going into Holy Scripture, those Hebrew Scriptures, to better equip ourselves to be pioneers in the wilderness. And do readings on a daily basis, utilizing the Psalms as a devotional guide for prayer. On our website, www.thebiblicalwild.org, you can find a calendar for the 12 months of 2015 with daily suggested readings and a psalm or a portion of a psalm to read each day as a part of your prayerful devotional study of Holy Scripture. In addition to what you do individually, you can come together in small groups, in your neighborhood, at your workplace, in your congregation, or participate in a congregation-wide study. We will have access on the website to an interactive blog that will allow you to pose your questions, to offer observations, and interact with folks maybe in your own particular study and studies that are around the diocese. I hope that you will be a part of the journey into the biblical wild. I'm looking forward to our time together spent exploring and preparing as pioneers to move out to the frontier and into the wilderness. Let's get started.